Hi there, it is Sarah here, and I decided I should probably do a welcome video for bravegirlfitness.com. Some of you probably don't know who I am, and you're like, who is this chick? I really like videos too, because I feel like, you can get to know people. So, hey, how are ya? Thank you for stopping by my page and watching this kooky video, and you're probably like, what is this chick doing? That's just me. I kind of get squirrel brain a little bit. So anyways, what should I start with? You want to see? I don't know. Do you like seeing, are you a voyeur? I'm kind of like a voyeur. I like seeing where people are at. So we're at my office right now. My kids are gone. It's the first time. I have 3 kids. I'm a single mom right now. Yeah, it's the first time I've been home alone. I shouldn't probably say that. Maybe that's bad to say in a video. Whatever. It's not like you guys know where I live. Anyways, yeah, it's the first time I've been like home by myself without kids in, I don't know, at least 7 years. I've never been by myself without my kids, so it's really weird. So I'm getting all this stuff done, and I can record videos at 11:15 at night. I should probably go to bed. I forgot to eat today too. It was 7 o'clock, and I'm like, shoot, I forgot to eat. How does that even happen when you don't have kids around, Anyways, okay, so if you're on my website here, this is bravegirlfitness.com. You can't really see it. I love to blog. I've done YouTube blogging and just blogging, and I love doing that because I think it's such a great way to connect with people and share your story. And I wanted to share a little bit about my journey and what I've learned along the way. If you're on my site and this is where you're watching the video, somewhere on one of the sides, it says I was 216 pounds and suffocating in my own skin. And that is not an exaggeration. I wasn't pregnant either at 216 pounds. I was actually 4 pounds heavier than when I was 9 months pregnant. And it was crazy. I had been a single mom. I got married. I'm now divorced, but I had been a single mom, and just with all the stress and eating poorly and an accumulation of a lot of stuff, it was just really bad. And I gained a lot of weight, and I refused to look at the scale. And finally one day in the doctor's office, my son's doctor checkup, I will always remember this day, I had on white capris, I'd avoided mirrors, I had on this black stretchy shirt, and I remember looking over to the right, and I saw a glimpse of myself in the mirror in this black shirt, and I had to unbutton my capris just so I could sit down because I didn't fit in them. And I caught a glimpse of myself sitting sideways, and you can just see, and I didn't even recognize myself. And I just kind of like teared up. I just had tears kind of come down, and I remember pushing my son in his little stroller kind of to the other side of the curtain. I mean, he was only a year old, but it's like I didn't want him to see it. And so I went over to the scale that was in the doctor's office, and I remember I stood on it, and the lights blinked red. And that was the first time that I really faced it. And so I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew that I had heard of some programs in the area, and there was a coach in the area, and she was doing these programs and nutrition. And so I remember seeing this, and so I reached out to her when I got home. Long story short, that's when I began my journey. I had very baby steps. Like, I was so overwhelmed when I first got started on my journey. I didn't know, there was just so much information out there. I didn't know, like, low calorie, low fat, what do I eat? I have hormone imbalances and cysts, and I didn't know how to nourish my body. I didn't know about nutrition or really anything. But I went on to lose 27 pounds in 3 months, and then I eventually lost 72 pounds. Then I got pregnant 2 times after that. So I'm now on my third journey, kind of like weight loss and fitness, but that was really the start of it for me. And so I decided to start a website and a blog to just kind of share everything that I've learned over the past 7 years. Yeah, 7 years. Oh, time goes so fast. And just to kind of pass on what I learned, I since took some nutrition courses, personal training certification, and I just really dove in deep. And yeah, I love sharing and helping people. And if I can even help people overcome like hormone imbalances. I had gestational diabetes I was diagnosed with, and I was able to combat that naturally with no medication, keeping my sugars in check, just by my lifestyle changes. I also switched to probably about an 80-20 lifestyle, 80% non-toxic, holistic living. And I share a little bit about why I did that too in my blog or my story. I'll put that in another story. I had some serious health problems and had to really watch what I put in and on my body, because my body literally like went into shock essentially, and I wound up in the hospital, and it was crazy train. So that's a different story for a different day. Let's see, a little bit about me. Well, you know, I'm a single mom now. I have 3 kids. I love to blog. I love Florida. I moved, I moved like 7 times in 10 years or something crazy like that, or 11 times. Might have been 11 times in 10 years. I lived in Minneapolis. I also lived at Fort Riley, Kansas. We were stationed at Eglin Air Force Base. This is when I was married, and also at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. So I had the privilege of being a military spouse for about 4 years. And if you want information too on Brave Girl Fitness, I do have information on what I do, and I do offer, there's a military discount, so that's pretty sweet. And I'm a coach, and I got started coaching while I was still a military spouse because it was free for me to do that. So that was pretty sweet. And I'll put more information too if you click on the military discount tab at the top. But if you want to connect or anything, if you want to connect, here's the site, bravegirlfitness.com. On this side down here, I'll put all of my social links like that. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you are interested in joining me, I'm on journey number 3 right now to get into my best shape. You don't have to do the same workouts I'm doing either. You can do whatever. Part of what I do as a coach is I offer free online support and accountability groups. And then I do have my challenge groups where I work with people and we reach our fitness goals together, which is just the coolest thing ever. So I'm doing that this year. I have a workout calendar. So if you're looking for any kind of support in that area, it's here on bravegirlfitness.com. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching. If you're still watching all 8 minutes and 7 seconds of this, I look forward to connecting with you, and I hope you have a fantastic night. Bye.